Everybody. One more time, let's go. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Those who voted for change must have now realized that the president they voted for has kept this country paralyzed.
Those who voted for change have now come to realize that they made the biggest mistake of their lives, as they are also feeling the pains just as those who didn't vote for change. Now we must collectively do this to rise above party lines, rise above ethnic or religious affiliation, rise above all personal interests, and come out a mess just as we did in 2015 to barricade all major roads in Nigeria. Let us do this in the spirit of patriotism so we can bestow a nation at peace where prosperity will live and thrive. A nation where its citizens will no longer escape in search for a greener pasture. A nation where kidnapping, religious killing will become a thing of the past. I call on the following persons to take the lead: Pastor Tunde Bakare, Bola Ahmad Tinubu, Professor Wale Soyinka, Femi Falana, Senator Dino Melaye, Goodluck Jonathan, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, and former Emir Sanusi Lamido. This message is brought to you by Priest Ewumade Kokons, PRO Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN Worldwide.
Hello, everyone of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Our people with a salute now, with the welcome now to our program today, where we call Soli. Now the program when we say we bring come on our way every Saturday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And this word Soli we take out from solidarity. And we kind of speak pidgin English so that every man for street and woman for street could understand what we would talk. Because the level where Nigeria then I don't pass the level of grammar. So we need to talk to everybody, make they understand in the language that they understand, not be that kind of language that they understand when Buhari they talk. So with the welcome on again to this program, Soli, and our organization where they call the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. Now we they bring on this program. All the things one another feed a year for AIT, another feed a year for Arise TV, another feed a year for Channels TV. Now for year before they talk, because government of Nigeria not get power to close our mouth to make we not talk. They not get that right to close our mouth to make we not talk, or make we not gather, or make we not assemble together. Because for this program, we know our right as a people. We there for Nigeria, we there for abroad. Now me and our country brother Frederick Omoye Madorige, they bring on this program. As we do normally, I go generally talk about the program what we want to do today. Then after that one, I'll introduce my special guest when they be said that they are with us. They will generally read some of our comments, because if you do this program with us, any comment where you make, you're not part of the program. So we'd like to read some of our comments. Then we'll go talk about the comment. So anytime when you be say you still feel like to join our program like this, how you they behave for social media, the kind of things where you they talk, the kind of maturity where you they exercise, will they set you out and would they invite you to come this program. Then sometimes if we say you're not a member of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, would invite you. Now we're there for 40 countries outside Nigeria, I would there for some states for Nigeria. Feel free to join our coalition because Nigeria belongs to each and every one of us. The time where they feared up us. We don't escort anybody call Nigeria. The country belongs to each and every one of us. So as we talk, I don't say this kind of time some of now don't they prepare to chop, but in case you want to eat, we leave now make una begin to eat our food while una go share the message, make people begin to join this program because we'll get one heavy topic we want to talk today.
It's a cause on the beats loading.
Kedihem genye giye oka ume O mama mazura rume Nisime Aha Wana yeses
It's a cause on the beats loading.
I say make a break when I come back as to be so I don't chop finish because if I give una a chance I go chop all the food when it did the studio. So generally we welcome una again to this program and make I just just introduce some of our special guests when we say that they are with us. Thank God today we say we get one lawyer for our midst today where they say he go tell us more things about this discussion where we get today. And what we want to talk today, they're very simple. We want to ask, say, if politicians make promises during campaign, they can't enter office, they not can't do what they promise, not crime. They just use all those promises to deceive us. Because if you look all the promises where politicians they make since 1960, then all the money went to the budget for Nigeria budget for local government, for state, for federal, went to the budget since 1960. To say that they use all those money, to say would they see all those money, today Nigeria for be developed country. But now they're not they keep to their promises and they're not they use the money of the budget as they sell for paper. But Nigerian people keep quiet. This quiet where would they keep so that be the main problem where we get for that country where would they call Nigeria. So before I go continue, make I just go introduce some of my guests. Me that throw a salute given now for this today. So there's a lot of people.
I salute you now, my people.
Correct.
I salute you now. Throw a salute from here. Now from house.
Which country you stay?
Now Germany. I throw a salute from Germany.
Thank you. We get another brother from here. Prince, throw a salute.
My countrymen and women, happy weekend.
Thank you. Now for you for the talk.
Now UK for the speak today.
Now UK for the talk today. Correct. We salute you. Another of our personal brother. Sir Ben Ogani. I beg, make you just salute our people. No, you go first. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Salute our I did Nigeria.
Thank you. Bros. This your phrase, they shine like let's say or would they say Nigeria? This one when your phrase they shine like bottom body so.
Somebody they used to divide.
Now, the echo, make I do something.
Okay.
Thank you very much. But until then, some of my world like to eat. And because I know say some people close for church, I will never eat. So una fit.
It's a cause on the beat loading.
Kedihem genye giye oka ume Omama mazura rume Nisime Aha Wana yeses
It's a cause on the beat loading.
Kedihem genye giye oka
Make I come back because if say one of the quality the echo. Somebody they use two phone. No. If that person where they use two phone out of now.
No.
Okay, make our mute first. Whether the thing go stop. Okay, una dey hear me now. Now when I unmute you, Peter, now the thing can't stop. Anyway, welcome all of now to the program where they call So. We thank you very well for joining the program. I go just talk small thing about the topic. And in case you just join us, I beg make una try our very best to share this program. We they stay for abroad, but what did happen for Nigeria? They pain us because we they compare the life where they live for here with waiting our people they do how our people they live for home. They pain us because Nigeria get money past many of all these countries where would they live. Why we can't they sell oil for 61 years for our president will come become the poverty capital of the world. People call the fear to work out for Nigeria that they kill our people for home, that they kidnap them. We went abroad. We not get the experience of this, but we know they feel peace for our mind because our friends, our family, people where we know that they're back home. So the thing they touch us, I will go do and make Nigeria come up for this level because the way God they bless us, even all these countries where they say they God not bless them like that. So what it can be the problem? Now, one of the problems is say when politicians they enter office during campaign period, they go promise heaven and earth. But when they if some of them go rig election, some go keep people based on say ritual, some go carry talks, they go slash ballot papers, they go even buy your vote. But when they enter office, it just like say something take their brain, come out for their score. I'm not just understand. Everything are opposite. I be the things where we the experience today now, for example, for Nigeria. Now, like this kind of things now they promise us for 2015. What did they promise us? Now we they see today. So today, generally, we go talk about some of the promises when the government of this country, APC of Nigeria, promise us, then we go see the ones where they never do. Then the ones where they do, we go praise them. But only the two where they never do, self, it pass anything when they never do, and the ones where they don't do. Only two where they never do. And the two, now security and food. To spoil the matter, the way that they borrow money now, even if Buhari die, 50 years after Buhari don't die, we not fit pay that money back. And Nigerian use quiet. Now I go pay the money. Now Nigerian use what they quiet so. Now I go pay it. They borrow from their neck. Then when they die, their children will come inherit the money. Cause you start take campaign for election. Then they'll come begin to the rule now again. Their own children know with the money when they borrow so. So you understand? Now make you the say now some politicians when they have power before that they put their children now to rule now. Why? Because with the quiet. For example, David Mark now Senate president for 8 years. He did Senate for 16 years. In your daughter now, Blessing Obu, now member of House of Representatives. He Pekin, then Blessing will come born Pekin now. That is David Mark grandchildren now go come become another person for government to the rulers. Abi, now somebody like Theodore Oji, former governor of Abia State, in a governor for 8 years, when he did the security vote, when they pay him every month, 500 million every month, they pay him into private account. For 8 years, the money can be 48 billion, when only one man still put for a pocket. For this station, we know they talk like say we want talk and we they talk and finish as it be. Now, this man still 48 billion finish. They can't make count from there, can't enter Senate. Now, senator now, they make law for me and for you. After they say our momo never do, our momo don't do, our momo, we they talk say our momo don't do, our momo don't do. He don't really do. That Theodore Oji Pikin now, what they call Chinedu, now be speaker of Abia State House of Assembly. They make law for Abia State people. Obanikoro, when he be former Minister of State for Defense. Now all of them now share security votes because when they hear some people they keep also the money for what they're supposed to take secure us. Some people steal them, then they work out free today, and soldier and police they protect them. Obanikoro come out for power. In your son now, Babajide, now member of House of Representatives. If all this is what happened for Nigeria, never vex una. See, you get one diagram when I just draw now, and they call them pyramid of freedom. Pyramid of freedom. You know, say pyramid, it be like triangle. That triangle, get triangle, then base. Then it comes sharp for top. Pyramid. To so now for put the picture here. One side of the pyramid, from bottom, must reach top. Then the right side must reach top. You go meet for one place. That be pyramid. Abi? Okay. This side, one side of the pyramid, that be Nigerians where they stay abroad. Level of anger. We don't reach the top now. We went there abroad. Then we, when they in Nigeria, our own will never fit meet up to reach here. We see the road, they have. The day when Nigerians, when they inside Nigeria, they go vex, make their own side come long, can't touch our own. Now that day we all go free. So generally, make we look all the kind of promises when it be say they make for us. Then we can call our personal brother, Barrister Gbani, make it talk, put for some of the matter. Then others go follow. Now, generally, if you look some of the kind of promises where they make, you go to say now heaven I want for Nigeria. If you see the kind of promises when they make, where they want enter position, so you go to say everyone for now. Then this man, when we know where we're for here, he said that is Tam David West. He talked and he said, I want to assure you that by the time Buhari takes over, petrol will be dispensed at 40 naira per liter. Tam David West. That one 2015, I talk about the campaign. Our brother, how much for 1 liter of petrol now, Sir Ben? How much for one? I they try to unmute you.
165 naira.
For 1 liter.
For 1 liter. When they come, it was 60, I think it was 65 naira when they came in.
Okay, so which means now they deceive us generally. I mean,
so okay. We say so.
Then this same mama come talk say stone us if we fail after 2 years. Stone us if we fail after 2 years. Now wow, that one's strong. Then come see another signpost. He said we will surprise Nigerians according to Buhari. So the kind of surprise when he say won't surprise us, not that would they see so.
Now negative surprise, not be positive surprise. Now bad surprise.
Now this bad surprise would they so now. Okay, then never talk that one finish now. Their signboard come full everywhere. Graduate seekers allowance every month. If you not get work, they're going to pay you. You know, say this devil what would they talk devil. So devil not there like say they for one box or for one kind of air. Now devil this for inside like almost everybody body. Because when they talk all these things without conscience, they fear. Then the one when they bad pass now, this kind of one now. He say for electricity, affordable kerosene, and security, vote Buhari. This one I'll see Banjo, will be vice president. Abi, okay.
Yes.
This are waiting pastor promise. This one are pastor, and the second person now Malam Alaji. So Muslim and Christian. So you go find and say this will not be Christian and Muslim matter again. Oh. This one a brain matter. But now, if you look this picture now, the time when Shagari be president, now grade 2 certificate now I get. Then in your vice president, Ekweme get PhD. Today now, the vice president get now professor of law. Your guy not just get certificate at all. Make we just say get school certificate. So generally, when you see this kind of combination, we don't get Muslim ticket, they not do anything. We don't get Christian ticket, they not do anything. Only Christian now will never get. But generally, before we go talk about some other promises what they promise us, I want to make our barrister tell us if somebody make promise before election, he not gonna keep the promise, not crime.
My people, Unado, I dey hail una from Nigeria.
Thank you.
So the matter it get as it be. It get as it be because in Nigeria, if they make promises before elections, and at the end of the day, they fail to keep those promises, the law expressly don't make an offense. However, as individuals, we need to hold the government accountable. What do I mean? What do I mean? Because, for instance, in this case now, they tell us say they go cost security. Somewhere I remember very, very well. They say 1 naira go equal to $1. And they become 50 naira per less than 50 naira per liter. They tell us the issue of security will end. Insecurity will end in this country. They tell us even our roads will be like airport tarmac. It will be very smooth. You know, so many promises, and I stay here where they make all those promises, and I also stay here don't see say they not fulfill those promises. So, however, the law not gonna make that failure offense directly, but we as citizens, we fit hold government accountable. And how we go take to that kind of thing? We have several opportunities. One, we fit carry government to court. That government plus the party, we will take them to court. Tell them, say, look, these are the promises we wanna make for us. Una tell us, say, una go give us this. The one where even they pay me pass right now, now the food issue. The food issue is so bad that I hear one mudu of gari now in Abuja. I don't know about Lagos or other places, but in Abuja, one mudu of gari now, I hear say is about 450 naira. And they say gari na common man food. My brother, for Abuja here, gari no be common man food again. No. That's number one. Number two, I hear say mudu of beans before this administration come in. Before now, it was around 400, 500 naira, or even less. But as I speak to you now, one mudu of beans is 1,200 minimum. And that mudu, not the magic mudu. If you insist on the real mudu, about 1,516. So the whole thing is just very disappointing. This now government where people so believe in this government in 2015 that people actually came out to come vote for them. Nothing where they not tell us. So what we fit do, it is very funny. The law provide, you see, politicians, they know themselves, they know what then they do. Then they make mistakes. They don't make law for almost everything in this country, except they refuse to criminalize failed election promises. What is that for me? Because they know say now deceive, then they come deceive us. National Assembly, ordinarily they suppose criminalize them. Say, okay, if you promise people, say you go do this, like we they say I'm now security. As I did, I don't reach. Almost don't they approach 1 year now. I never reach my village. Why? Because I okay no Kula road. If you pass them, they go carry you there, kidnap. You on your own. We not go forget our brother will come from US the other time. They go back the road. They kidnap him. They kill him. You know. So the especially for this security issue, the National Assembly suppose make law to pass that law to make failed election promises criminal, which the people can now demand. Say make they prosecute the person who make that promise. If they criminalize them like that, by the time somebody they open mouth, they promise people anything. First of all, it go don't make sure say he know the way and the means where he go take make and work. But right now, it's not an offense, unfortunately. However, where to get power, for instance, they go they bribe. You see, now I say politicians they very smart. They know what then they do. When they don't see say then they outrig themselves for election. What they can't do? They quick go pass law. Say if you give people money for where they vote, you are guilty of an offense. Right now is an offense. But ask me why they not agree make an offense. Say if you promise people something before election, then you win that election, you know come do those things. Why they never make an offense? Because they want to continue to deceive us. So if they fit make criminalize, say you give people bribe for election venue, then why they not also make an offense? Say you promise people something after during the election for which we make a vote for you, then the police supposed to prosecute you. That's how it's supposed to be. But right now, as it be, the only thing what we fit do be say, as the NGOs, non-governmental organizations, like this our own now, we fit come together, take sue the government, sue the party along, particularly the party and then the government, where make us those promises, we're not going to fulfill them. You know, that is how the thing there right now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This thing where you talk, so we want to tell our viewers when just they join us, in case you just they join us, we they tell you now say this program where would they do so. The question be say after election, why Nigerian politicians not they keep to their promises? And we get some guests when they were here with us in case they just they join us, and our brother will be the lawyer. Nice they tell us this one. So say not be offense if they not keep to their promises, but Nigerians get the right to sue them. Because after we talk for this program, we'll not just they talk through way. At the end of this program, we'll go decide two things where we're going to do. Because anytime we talk finish, we pick one idea of what we will do. At the end of this program, the thing where we go to do now, because the thing what we do now be say we'll take two action today, and I go tell you the action we will go take. The action is simple action. This our coalition, we don't even start on before Steph. We go sue this government when they do so to court for election promises when they fail since 2015. So we, members of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, these are the things we'll go do now and make una the ready. Nigerians will go hear the news. Secondly, what we go do after this program from next week, make una go our website. We go to publish every budget when every local government and every state government and the federal government pass every budget, which means budget of 2021, you go see and there. So you go your local government, or make we say your state government, you go see how much the budget say now they want to spend. These are the road where they want to construct. These are the hospital where they want to build. By around September, October, November, if you not see all those things, then you go shout. When you shout, do video, we to go join shout. We go catch the ole. See that our young man, Mr. Lawan, when he do one video of road where they not construct well for drainage for Igara. When he shout, the video go viral. Government quickly reach there now. Go begin work on the road now. This now the right of Nigerian citizens. And that thing when the guy do, now thing when every Nigerian is supposed to do. Because some of our representative, they don't make budget with our name. They can't collect the money for their pocket. They feel make budget with 200 million naira. They go do the thing with 200,000 naira. Pocket the money for only themselves and their family. Then the rest people they suffer. So Nigerians not they talk. Now make me not the support where people say make we break Nigeria. No, why? Because the problem of Nigeria now the silence of Nigerian people since 1960 now put us for where we did. So this show will not support any political party. Say one PDP, one APC, one any political APC or AAC or ADC will not support anyone. We not they find government where we go they criticize. We don't tire to they criticize. We they find government where we go they praise. Me, I don't tire to the criticize. Even me, I don't tire. I dey find government when I go dey praise. Say, this government do well. Oh, they give us good road. They give us electricity. They give us hospital. Employment don't dey now. Production don't dey now. Now that kind of government we dey find now. We don't tire to the criticize. So that are the thing when it dey for inside the matter. Now, from your own observation now, Sir Benjamin, like say we not see your video there again, but if you see talk, Sir Benjamin, I want to ask you one question. You know, say the ruling party now their logo now broom,
Now
broom, because they be talk say they bring that broom, they want to sweep all the problem where we get for Nigeria, but that broom now not called the sweep. So if they give you opportunity now to choose 3 out of 3 logo, make you choose one for AAC now in place of broom. They say make you choose between gun, cutlass, and snail. Make it be their new logo.
For
gun,
APC.
For APC. For gun, cutlass, snail. Which one you go choose and I fit their logo?
What is supposed to fit their logo right now? I not go choose one, not 2. Gun and snail.
Gun.
And I go explain. Yes.
Explain now.
Yes. You see, since when I come, my brother, nobody they sleep. In fact, nobody they sleep for this country again. They go say you go sleep with one eye open. That's not lie. You can't even sleep. Where the sleep one pass come? Because you turn here Nagboa Agboa. You turn the other side Nagboa Agboa. So their logo supposed to be Gboa Agboa. That is gun. Then the second one supposed to be snail. You see gun go stand like this, then snail go come they follow and they waka near them. So that everything about them now go slow. Even Baba by himself, he agree. He's saying here, said that they call him Baba go slow. He said not true, him be Baba go slow, but then they take in time. Take your time, do waiting. What do they do? This is 6 years now. What do they do? So for me, their logo where I go choose for them now gone, representing the state of desperately wicked insecurity who gets country right now, and then the snail. In fact, if snail even good, that snail I go make them dead snail because before they crawl, now the snail don't die. There's no progress. Nothing at all is happening. Nothing.
I be make we cuckoo give them millipede. Make we replace this snail with millipede.
I think he's even better.
So generally now, we get opposition will be PDP. That is based on say now the many pass now for opposition. PDP. Their logo now umbrella. But we know they see the way that they act. Like strong political party where they be say they're ready to challenge the system to come back again. Because it never now just some days now I won senator from Imo State PDP say they move, may they get one law. Say any person will protest now 5 years jail term. I call they say sure. All these are people when we say they won't come back 2020, 23. They never even won't come. They never even come self. They don't they make law, make we.
Sorry, sir. You see what thing with they talk? Politicians know what then they do. When Nigerians come out to come protest, say this thing one that they do not good, they go criminalize them. They go pass law, make them crime. See now they say anybody will come out come protest 5 years jail term. They no go criminalize. You promise the people something, you not do them 10 years jail term. Why they no go do them? Why they no go do like that?
Okay, so as it can't be that kind of speech, but that kind of matter will come from PDP now. If you get opportunity, their own logo na umbrella. If you get opportunity to change their logo to either snail, cutlass, or gun, which one you go choose?
Now snail life or put there snail.
Now snail, which means they're not the try.
They're not the crawl. They're not they do anything. They just did there.
They're not the try.
When APC was opposition, they don't give PDP breathing space. You see this Lai Mohammed was all over PDP. All over PDP. Jonathan sneeze low, like go talk. Jonathan go greet people, like go say the people where go greet, no be them is supposed to go greet. And the other people is supposed to greet. But now, when our president, we not even see him. I've been a spirit where we elect as president. We not even see him. You know? So even now, where PDP suppose they come out, they talk, they do all these things, they just slide down for ground like a snail with a pour salt on top. That's why I go give them snail.
So thank you very much. Now somebody like Prince Ewemade Konkons. Prince, whenever they see your video there. Or Peter or Prince, you're not there.
I hear you.
Prince. So Prince, now we don't talk about these campaign promises where they're not they keep. But now I want to ask you one question. You know, say during campaign like this, stadium they full. The oppressed citizens that go full the stadium. But when they call for protest, not be the same people when they go for campaign ground, now you they see for protest. Many of them they're not they come. But when politicians won't do election, when they won't campaign, people go full the stadium. But people not the full street when they protest, when politicians fail to fulfill their promise. What do you think say they cause up? Prince.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. First of all, you know, when they call for campaign, when they do rally, they mobilize, they give them money, they give people money, 2,000, 5,000 naira to mobilize people. They pay them for them to come that rally. So it's different when it comes to protest. When they call for protest, you or me not go send anybody money, may they go protest for their right. We not go do them. So obviously we not go see the kind of crowd we will go see during campaign rally for parties when they do their campaign. So it did different. You know, secondly, the people where they oppress us, where they oppress you, me, and everybody within Nigeria. Now the same people, and they bring out those money whether they use to the campaign. And when they campaign, whatever the promises where they make, they hold possible to those campaign breach of contract or breach of trust. You know, so until the day where we say you and I, everybody go stand up, begin to ask them, say, why you not do this thing? Why you not do this thing? Carry them, to court, make court rule. If those campaign promise what they make during campaign, say, why not do one? Until there's a precedent case, if I say they don't, judge don't say, okay, you did guilty, this is supposed to do one, you not do one. No, but nothing go change.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now, Peter, will be.
Thank you very much. Now, Peter, I want to ask you, I make you try to unmute yourself now.
You don't mute already.
Peter, another person they watch this program.
Nobody. Now let me do.
Because anytime they talk to
Wait. Nobody.
Okay.
No problem. Nobody. Hi, this is the same.
Now, anytime I just Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Okay, it's not the echo. No, it's the echo. Anyway, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
If person collects 5,000 naira for election.
Yeah.
If politicians fail, the person get right to ask politician. Why not do it?
Let's get right to action. Ask me why.
Why?
Because promise and faith is part of that, as they're talking. The problem we get generally with Nigeria election and all these their practices when they make, you say already they don't promise people. Say if those who give them money, say if they enter the national cake, they will get their own share. They will still give them their money from inside. So this one, what did they happen now? They say you chop, I chop. Now be the system. So there's nothing we can do. No matter how, you have right to ask them. Say how the thing go. So if you not go, like waiting the lawyer talk, we're supposed to carry this to go court. That is the best way so far.
So Prince, now two use. Fine.
Now one phone they use.
So
okay.
Okay, so generally now, would they talk say, if politician promise say he go do work, if he enter, he not do the work, whether the politician give you money before you vote to or not, you must do a work. But now, thank God, they get new law now. If you collect money or they give you money before election, a criminal offense. So now when they collect money before election, make una stop that kind of nonsense. Because that money, even na 5,000 naira, you not get I go take comot you from poverty. Now we get 365 days in a month, right? In a year, sorry, we get 365 days in a year. If they give you 5,000 naira, divide 5,000 by 365, the result where you get now 4, which means like 4 naira a day, which means your life worth 4 naira for one day. That money not reach pure water, because now pure water for Nigeria now 20 naira. People not even they like it if they buy pure water again, or call they tie water, put for water, put the tie they sell now. So all these things when they happen, even we the people, we get work to do. But now PRO of Global Coalition, as I don't tell you, as we just talk this matter now, make you begin to be ready. 2 things now we go do. This lawyer where we talk to when I bring on this show now, we don't begin to talk to her even before the show starts. Now we go use to sue this government and this political party to court for failed election promises when they give to the people. Because if you break election promise, that is, you have broken the social contract. You lied to the people, you deceived us, you lured us, make we vote for you. Because most of the campaign promises when they make, we think say when they give us all those things where they promise, Nigeria for that better pass as it did now.
And true.
Imagine somebody now going to tell us, say, we have defeated Boko Haram. How they use their own crocodile eye? They talk what will not be true. Okay,
they will kill Sheku today. Tomorrow Sheku will wake up again.
Yes. Now look, this kind of promise again. They say they go stamp out corruption. Today, the corruption level for Nigeria, it was past waiting with the experience before. Then look another promise again. He said there will be maximum security, zero corruption, and discipline. That one is not the happen for Nigeria today, because the corruption level now war. And the corruption for Nigeria, it reached this level because many people when they government of Buhari, they don't say the man not sharp. They don't say he gets some, his own brain not too balanced. So that they make sure say, they talk for public, make Nigerians not see weakness. But at the same time, they from back, they loot the economy dry. In a president, in a minister of petroleum, today, our refineries don't die. the money when they're supposed to fit, when they construct refinery road, railway to Niger Republic, it reached to repair at least one of our refinery. They're not one. This now government will promise us say they're going to build more refineries, which means they lie to us, deceive the people. And by the time when Buhari they campaign for election, now so they travel from place to place, they collect chieftaincy title, every. You dey hear me for that?
No, they hear.
So you know they hear me.
So you know they hear. No.
Okay, fine. Now people they say Buhari must go. Buhari must go. Huh?
People they say Buhari must go. Buhari must go.
Why you think say people they say Buhari must go?
Why you think say people they say Buhari must go? Why? Because you not do well now. If you do well, people will not say Buhari should go because upon all the campaign promises and the rest, nothing is working. Especially this when we talk of security, nothing is working. Boko Haram, all of them, all and all, herdsmen, combination of crime everywhere. So it's better it should go because if I'm in his position, I would have resigned long ago because what he's doing is not good. It's not doing fine.
Okay, fine.
Better he should resign, and his old age also. He's still telling on him.
Okay, now, but
he must leave. It's better.
His own media.
His own media.
He's a spokesman.
Gaba.
What do they call Gaba? This is not what he talk. He said people are reporting killing.
As if they have never happened. That might don't know what he's saying. That is how they classify it now because somebody who said if somebody kill in their own district that person will be given virgin. So they don't take death as anything. They even if it's million people die, as long as it's not their children, they are not worried about it.
Okay, but now because of the situation, they see children.
Precise street code.
Some as they just born them, they don't begin to debate. As they don't begin to the waka, they don't start the debate. Now I want to ask you, Prince. Prince, I want to ask you now. Would they talk of this one now? People don't they collect rice now in the name of Jagaban. They don't they collect rice for 2023 election. So as they collect this kind of rice now, if the person can't enter power, because now money that they buy this rice, now investment that they invest so, you should say that they go fit to work. if they enter power, because if for example, politicians use 5 billion to buy rice, dash people, when he enter position, he go first work, make he get the 5 billion back first before he go come concentrate on the real looting. Now, if that they happen like if it happen like that, they go get money to take work. If the people don't permit to the set bribe, how you see am? Prince, now you are the house now.
Well, the matter they very clear. Somebody will invest 5 billion to buy somebody will invest 5 billion to take share rights, give the masses for them to vote for him. Obviously, if he enter power, where if he take that 5 billion, he need to first replace him first before he go even think about the next step, the next thing for the agenda, what he want to do. Whether he go work or he not go work, all depends on how he go to manipulate first. So in the case of Jagbajan, I see what you, me and you know say, I see what you know they come there, come work. You know they come Nigeria, come work. You want to inherit, you want to carry more money from Nigeria Treasury to join the one way they carry from Alpha Beta and the one we don't carry
fine.
before.
Okay,
So
fine.
now so the matter be.
Okay, fine. But if these people not they perform well, if they're not they perform well, because of the killer and everything, some people see they come together. Some people see they come together, go come they protest, say they support the politician. Like this one way they see for here now. The time when they be say people they protest against pandemic because of the kind of contact when they get with terrorists. Now Nigerians still come outside, come protest, they support, they stand with the guy. So how go fit take handle this kind of situation when be say when politicians not they do well? The same Nigerian people when they suffer, come outside, come support. Why it be like that?
Yeah, say a issue like that. If you see the case of a Patami now very clear matter. Anybody, just like if, for example, you do one position, you get people, you get your crowd, you get people around you. If tomorrow they want to remove you from that position, those your people, now you go come out, go protest on your behalf because they get something from you directly. Me we not they payroll. I know come and go protest for that. Say me they not remove her. But people where they payroll, where they give money every day, where they pay their school fees, they go come and go protest on the behalf.
Thank
So
you
now so
very
the
much.
matter be.
Thank you very much. Now, if you look this rice, this na rice when they don't already plan, when they say they want to give to
Priceless jewels. And one lioness, you know like
thing don't start again. I can't hear what they are saying. Hello?
The network did very bad today.
The network did very, very bad today. I don't know. It's really, really bad.
I saw from the side.
The network is really bad, my brother. This good topic one we discuss today.
They talk about this rice. They talk about this rice. When it be say this rice, they say they manufacture 2022, and at 2021 now we did so. This is rice when politicians want to give people to take vote. Then they say the rice will expire 2030. So generally, Peter, you they hear me for that? If they hear me, just wave your hand. Okay, fine. You they hear me well. As they hear me, so I will make you talk for this matter. For this kind of rice, where they manufacture 2022.
Now we do.
How you see now?
That one, that front end now, the system now when they take they operate. This now 2021 we did so. You say you manufacture something next year when you never ever reach. So that shows the life of politicians and here come out. Something when they say you produce this year, you say you produce last year. It's like changing from a line now. So that rice will be better rice.
So make we use the opportunity to tell our Nigerian
now fully
make we tell our Nigerian people say, look, make una the small for the kind bribe one they collect from politicians, because most of the money when they use so now ritualist money. If the money touch your hand finish, they don't collect your star. Money go to see you the wrong. Make una not they take politician money because they very diabolical. If you die abroad, tell your people when they from Nigeria. Make una not they take politician money during election because now ritual money, and what you made they may use ritual money so that if you their money touch your hand finish throughout the time when they go the office, you go turn to their mumu. Anything when they do, if they get out to the talk, if they get out to the complain, if they control you like goat. And some of them they take your destiny. Not they touch their money. Then their food now poison. Not they touch their food. Because they don't use their food. The food that they dash people, rice, curry, kuli, all those nonsense. They don't poison them. Now, for somebody to package rice in next year, the manufacturer, this not be better rice now. Now disease now. That person can't chop for a belly. Without politician money or politician rice, you they chop before. Not be this small rice so they give you the 5,000 naira. Not they go help you for your life. Instead, not go spoil yourself. So I beg, make they tell on our people, make we not hungry rich politician money because their mind not clean. Now, before we go continue, make we just look some kind of comment when it be say some of our visitors don't put for here. Make we just always salute, give una one day for here because we they appreciate una when it day for here. I sure so now they hear me well now because no say the network shake today. As now they hear me now, make we salute our person for here, Johnny Wise and say what that can only tell you one thing, which is to that Nigeria is finished. Nigeria is not finished. He said Nigeria is finished. I tell you say Nigeria not finished. The thing be saying that Nigerians will not they talk. And Nigerians now be the problem with Nigeria. We not they talk. Make we not they fight separately. Because the battle when they Nigeria not be one tribe, not be Yoruba battle, not be Igbo battle. Everybody battle. Make we all come together, fight with one voice. If we not go fit come together as one to challenge government on insecurity or any other thing, at least make 17 states when they for South make we begin to hit the street. Make we begin to hit the street. 17 state governors, they don't start and say they ban open grazing. You understand? Now, what thing we need to do now to come together, say, look, government, stop this una borrowing. Government, we want brand new constitution. Government, we want an end to this killing and kidnapping. Government, we want regional restructuring. We go all 5 things for and we hit the street. We know they talk. But after this program, I don't tell them and say our organization, we're going to publish all the budget of every state governor for our website now. I go type our website address for here. Go there by next week. The budget of every state governor, we're going to publish them so that you're going to see how much your governor promised you for road, for hospital, for this and that. If by October, September this year, you never see them, you go rise up. You go rise up, you go shout. You go do video of the place to show saying I like the lie. Then we go come join you shout. Make with the monitor what they do now because it's too much. I love make we take your comment. You said them package I'm saying a man of integrity. Why your people prosperity will judge them all. That is Buhari now you they talk now. Buhari now be that one. So another comment for here from Francis Ogbede. He say everything is okay. Francis, the time when the thing not the work where there was no audio, Francis tell us say there was no audio. Thank you very much for that. Another comment for here, they come from Friday, Oga Frederick. Good evening. I greet everyone in the house. We greet you too. Our personal sister for here, Florence Ade. The thing tire me, enough funny at all. Enough funny for what happened for Nigeria. And I say just be. Florence Adeke say now so the country just be. Make we all come together, begin to fight with one voice. Francis Ogbede, good day, Petros. We salute you. Another of our commenter for here now, Unduba Emmanuel Ikena. That's the reason they refuse to pass law for electronic transmission of election result. They aim at rigging all the time. Election in Nigeria is a joke. Now, I won't talk smart input for this thing when Ikena they talk now. They won't pass law say about electronic voting. But inside the law, they can't remove that sentence, say, may they not they transmit the election result electronically. That is, if they vote for year now, they're supposed to just press button for the machine, the result will appear for Abuja electronically. But some senators say, no, may they remove and come out. That kind of law not good. You know why do they do like that? That on another topic for another day. We will talk about. But I go figure give an idea now why they do them like that. You know, say for North, during the census, when they count people, the North, they rig the census, that they rig election, that they rig census and election. Not be only not to some other states will not they not the state one. So if their population are 1 million, they say the population are 5 million. So that when they plan for development, you could count them as 5 million. Then for election time, they go on to give you result of 5 million, but they not reach 5 million. Now go make you see say they don't want say make they do electronic voting so that they're going to feed the because if they not vote, they're not going to see result to transmit electronically. So that made the day against that electronic voting. You understand? So that they go fit count goat, join, count underage children, join. Not make you say for Borno State, despite all the killing when they don't kill for Borno State. See the kind hundreds of thousands of results when they produce for Buhari. I can't wonder whether the people they don't kill, all of them join vote. So that one another topic generally in Kenya. Thank you very much for that. Another one from Kenya, every commodity in Nigeria is at higher price. Buhari's government is a failure. That one not true. Jesus is my father. You guys should be serious for once. Now, these guys that should be serious for once are not know whether na government or I mean we when they talk for you because not be play with the play for here. So Oga, now like we want take fight for our freedom from this terrorist government. Let me repeat the question again from Jesus to my father. Oga, now like we want take fight for our make I feel say maybe she want right say now like this. Huh? Maybe she more maybe she born right say now like this we will take fight for our freedom. Now, yes, now like this, then a part of the answer I want to give you. Because revolution come by talking. Where would they talk like this? People go they know they are right. They go come they get the courage to take the talk. You understand? So now, before you come back to the show just now, our brother Sir Benjamin, we they discuss some kind things, but before we come back to what we discuss, we just they read some comments from people when they did the show with us. He said Buhari is dead and buried in Saudi Arabia since 2016. Make you speed through way because all those now rumor speed through way because now people don't match up past this kind of rumor. Say Buhari don't die, but they talk all those kind of talk say Buhari is dead. Now you will see continue to write again. He say, Oga, open your eyes, Buhari is dead. What you see there is deep fake mask with Buhari. All those tiny talk. Eh? Sorry. Somebody tell you say this thing are black, now black, now black. Talk am 1,000,000 times because Unamdi can't tell and say Buhari don't die. Una go just talk about Buhari don't die. Buhari never die. Buhari never die. Buhari they are alive and I did there. If you tell us say Buhari not well, he get dementia, he they forget things. That one not true. But say don't die, not lie. All those things when we get push and start president, that one we know that one. Because all the body part where they go UK for treatment all the time, so he brain maybe now Usman brain they donate give am. Then he liver maybe now Ibrahim liver now they give to him. Then he heart maybe now Umar heart now they use. Then maybe he intestine and Musa, so they can assemble all these things together. So anytime when the thing they fail to reconnect all these things together, you need to go UK quickly for reconnection. So now we can be push and start president. That one we know. But to talk say don't die, that one na lie. And make una try not to this spread rumor wey una just not know anything about. The kind of people when supposed to talk, if Buhari don't die, we go know now. Buhari don't they meet with president of America, president of prime minister of UK, Germany, big countries, Russia. All those now people who say that they get first class information. This they will say make the dead person go to address them for United Nations or go to visit all those people. Therefore, don't know now. They don't go for agree make it come as a guest. So I beg make we jump all those kind of things past. So he dey alive, nothing do one, but he body not strong. Femi Bayo Oladokun, yes, okay now now the time when would they do all the audio matter? Okay, fine. We get echo feedback from your end. Please rectify. Yeah, we have rectified that. Good evening, my prof. James Obayi. The dog turn me to prof just now. Now, wow, I never reached that level, but I claim him. Femi Bayo, God bless you, sir. God bless you too, my brother. Another person sit talk for years. Precious additional revolution without ammunition. I did happy when I hear people they quote this my ideology, my political ideology, and I just say small. Every Nigerian will come know. Say yes, this is what I believe in. I believe in Nigeria. I believe in revolution, but I don't believe in ammunition. My work now, soldier work now I learn, but I don't like anything when it get to do with war. Because people like us who were born during Nigeria Civil War, we don't want to see war again. You understand? Now that year, now they bonus. We don't want to see war again because for war, they're not the count who they right to. Now, which people they left? now they count after war. We don't need war. All the people they give us problem for Nigeria, now their own head they will take career. Innocent people don't to die for Nigeria. Where we don't die, don't do. You understand me? So we don't need war. So generally, all these are some of the questions when some of the comments when we say they see today. Look, we just see read some for yet. Third us best, Nigerians don't want to protest against Buhari's evil government. Horam Limited, Buhari's APC-led government are deceitful and confused, so are running Nigeria by default. So that are the issues when we say we get for Nigeria. Johnny Ezenwa, that can only tell you one thing, which is to say that Nigeria is finished. And I don't tell you before, say Nigeria, you never finish. Nigeria is going to be born again for our personal present. If we not give up before the finishing line, we go back home. We go back home. So generally, we don't near the end of this program, but we want to generally thank Una for coming to this program. But before we go close, you see guys kind of things when we say we still need to talk. If you look the way that they borrow now, at least the Senate supposed to tell Buhari say make we take borrowing holiday from borrowing. It don't reach time when we start the campaign for make they take holiday. So as the COVID-19 don't they come down small, we our coalition we go with a plan to we go organize protests. We'll go Washington DC. We do on 2019 December. We'll go World Bank, go protest. May they stop this law. Now not see us for video. We go there, may they stop all this law into too much. But now we go do another protest. We go World Bank headquarters again. Then we go IMF. May they stop to the borrow Nigeria money. Why? We go tell them say the money when did they borrow Nigeria? Now Nigerian government till they buy the bullet when they kill peaceful protesters. That money, when they borrow Nigeria, now Nigeria they integrate terrorists. Now Nigerian government they pay ransom to kidnappers, and these kidnappers now they are paddy. We don't see their pictures for bush, where government security, state security or DSS or whatever they call them, they go carry money enter bush, go meet terrorists. DSS go escort them, carry money go bush. This money na money when they borrow from IMF, when they borrow from World Bank, because when they borrow money to fund our budget. So it then logical to reason so that the money when they borrow so now they give. So they tell us say, may they stop to the borrow money. We go tell them say, may they stop to the borrow Nigeria money, or make they lend, may they stop the lend. That preach English with this, we could just speak anyhow. So we won't tell them that one because inside that money too, now that they give children, underage children, card, may they go to vote. This kind of small kid now, you don't give an APC card, make it go vote. And a street child, this child go there street for like 4 years. Every election, you go carry on from street, make them vote for you. Which evil passed that one? Which evil passed that one? So now make they say this are the country where our country now they cry blood. If one thing when it is one that maybe say now they give you opportunity to be president, to be governor, to be minister, to be local government chairman. The people trust you. Put country for your hand. The sick trust you, the blind trust you, the physically challenged trust you, widows trust you, youths, adults trust you with the resources of the country. At the end of the day, you disappoint the people. You can't steal from the people, so they carry back, they go abroad. The same people when you owe your papa, your mama, in those days are slaves. Because they carry, they go to their country again. That is second slavery. So all these are the things when they say we they see for Nigeria, and it's not good. make it continue like that. Now, another thing when I want to talk before we close this program is say, now politicians they don't they cross from APC PD to PDP from PDP to APC. Most people when they cross now, there be PDP governors we don't serve second term. So they don't promise and say if you come out, we're not gonna use EFCC to pursue you. If you come out, we'll go give you minister. Now make you say that they move now to APC. If you have the rainy day when they come. Now, all this is when did they do so? Buhari talk last 2019 said this not too young to run. Make youths not contest for 2019. Make they wait for 2023. So this 2023 where will they come so? Una sure say youth go be president for Nigeria. Now, Sir Ogbani, I ask this question. So.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the truth be say, the next president of this country, Buhari not supposed to decide them. People not supposed to decide them. All these our ancestors, where they rule us for this country, they reduce their age every day. None of them supposed to decide them. The people who are supposed to decide who the next president of this country will be, supposed to be the youths themselves. Why I talk so? Because if you look at the percentage of voters, registered voters, you will discover say youths alone occupy more than 75%. They take more than 70, conservative 70% of registered voters now youths. The remaining 20% now for the elders, then 5% for those who are there between 18 and 21. But for the purpose of this argument, from that 18 to 35 to 40, now youths, 45 youth. Now, if all these people by themselves decide, say, now this person we want as president, they carry money come, we refuse. But some people say if they bring money come, collect them, but still vote your conscience. But me say, if you collect the money, you feel they tempted to vote because you go sorry for them. So okay, I don't chop in money, make I vote for them. Now, if all the youths come together and decide, say, now this person we want as president, that's what it will be. Why I talk so? Like that 75% where I talk. If all we now put our vote behind one person, definitely that person don't win. No two ways about it. Now, on election day, how many of these elderly where they come out? Yes, in the villages they come out. But these people where they rule us, for them to even come out, come vote, they go carry security, police, and everybody follow body just to go and vote. So for the next president, I dey tell the youths, this country go better, it not go better. Now the youths hand now a day, no be Buhari, no be Ojagaban, no be anybody. Now the youths. If we put our feet down, we say, oh yeah, now when I don't do my own, since when they born me, I hear say now children be the youths are the future of this country. The youths be future of this country. Yet for more than 50 years now, where I don't date this world. Now the elders, I prefer to call them ancestors because people were don't rule us before. Now them still they rule us, and now them arrange themselves to rule us. So yes, now them be this exactly. Now them be this. Some of them, some not they here. This is just some of them. They play. So if all of us come together, say yes, this our government by our ancestors, where Oyibo they call gerontocracy. But if we all come together and say it must end in 2023, that's where it will be. But if they still carry 1,000 naira, give us again, give us 10,000 naira as thugs, make we go disrupt the election, go do this, go do that. That's another from 2023 in another 8 years, one chance. Now we don't. Now we go enter. So we need to shine our eyes. The young people who are in this country, make we shine our eyes. All these people don't mortgage our future. The only way we can turn the situation around, the only way we fit turn everything around. Now for us, nobody go give you power. If the youth, they hear people say give the youth power, who won't give you power? Where do they give person power? You take power. And how do you take power? Not be by gun, not be by cutlass. You sensitize people you inform people, say, come on, this thing where these people they do, is they wrong? These people, they don't care about us. And that is the truth. As we they talk now, all these people where they power, president or ministers or governors or everybody in the National Assembly, I bet you, I know as a fact, say more than 80% of them get second passports. More than 80% of them. Now, apart from that, all their children, majority of them now overseas, now they go school. So if the country is cut out, the country not cut out, it not concern them. Their plan be as long as we continue to worship them, as long as we continue to allow them rule over us, they will continue to control and spoil the country for our hand. But we will not get anywhere to run go. And they speak as somebody where they Nigeria because we need Una outside of this country to help us carry this campaign. Because I sure say by the time I talk finish now, they go come knock my door or come begin phone me. They ask me, say, what did I talk this evening? So it is good. Make Una way they there. Mona continue help us champion this thing. But we there now we there here they vote. So it is up to us. Now we go carry our ballot paper, kick them out. Not be gun, not be cutlass, not be bullet. We go sit down, tell ourselves, say our mumu don't do. These people don't chop off enough. Unless we want to live a life of slavery, our children will come to live the same life of slavery. Right now, the depth of this country is, if we allow these people, these same people, continue in power, this country not go ever come out for debt. And what does it mean? Our great-great-grandchildren, they go burn them in abject poverty and debt. So, to conclude, the next president of this country, the youths, now them get the power to decide who it will be. And that's so once they say this person, that's so it will be.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben. In fact, all the thing where you talk for here, you not get anything where you talk wrong. When somebody go come to knock your door, say, wait till you talk. Now, normal fact thing, truth now you talk. And the things when you talk now, how Nigeria will take better. So now let person when the head not correct, like you can't say one can say in one thing. Everything when you talk today, now how Nigeria will take better and how we go do and make it take better, because we must talk. We must talk. If we not talk with our mouth, what we can't do with our mouth? Make we lock our mouth. So, like when they talk, what the government do well, we go praise them. What they not do well, we go talk her. So generally now, Mr. Ben, you go first tell us what the government don't do well now, because we don't talk the ones who they never do. If you think of anything they don't do well since 2015, make we see praise them.
In fact, as I did now, I the fact say I they think what they do well means say even if he did, the one where they don't do spoil now even worse pass. The only thing where I fit point at now, where this administration they do, where they determined on now this railway business. Now, as a matter of fact, yes, normally for Nigeria, there's this bad attitude. Once one administration start program, another administration come. The one way just come will say, no be my program, it will abandon them. So in all fairness to this present administration, yes, they work on the railway system where Jonathan and his people start. So for me, that is the only thing where they don't do. But you see, when you do whatever, even that railway thing now, it don't get as it be, because people, the railway, for instance, railway from Abuja to Kaduna is overcrowded. Why? Because you not fit travel Kaduna road again. You not fit. So you not go use one hand, build one thing, then use one hand, destroy 10 things. No matter that one thing where you build, then you can't use one hand, destroy 10. People not go notice them. People not go fit talk about them. So that is the problem. That insecurity is a real problem for this country. Nobody else will talk. So now real problem.
Yeah.
It's a real problem.
So thank you very much. You don't see talk the one way government do well. So they to go see no say you see praise them too, but you see talk the one way they not do well, and we all don't see talk the one way they not do well, so that they go feel learn to do well, because the idea of people to the talk that make for government to improve. Now make we just see some kind of promises where they make again. They said they will ban on government officials from going abroad from medical treatment. That one, he lie. Even Buhari self, he dey go to
be the leader.
And I be the leader self. Then they say they go give power to the states, make state dey on their own. That is regional restructuring. Now Buhari doctor say he not go do am. So make we dey wait first. But for now, make we talk say they almost fail for that one. They promise say public declaration of asset and liability. They are not they declare their property. They use people name they buy join now self. So that one they fail. They say they're going to introduce national gender policy, 35% appointment for women. That one fail. Creation of 3 million jobs per year. That one fail. Revival of Ajakuta Steel Company. That one fail. Creation of social welfare program where a minimum of 5,000 will be paid to 25 million poorest and most. In fact, all these things, if I read as I did, they vex me because during COVID-19, money when they don't spend, they say they spend down. They'll give people 5,000 naira, like 20 people. They'll say they'll give 20 million people. You understand me? So even me, I don't tell today when they read all these things. Then they say build one of the fastest growing emerging economies in the world with a real GDP growth of average of 10% annually. That one fail. Then this one I want to read, so now they would first me pass. Generation, transmission and distribution of at least 20,000 megawatts of electricity within 4 years. That is the 4 years now 2015. 2015 December to 2019 December. 2021 now with this, so we get less than 5,000 megawatts for people who promise 20,000. That one now they would surprise me pass. Then they come to say before and another 4 years they go make a 50,000 megawatts. When did this people they think self when did they write? Because okay, make I just ask the last question before we close, because if I they read all their promises, if I make I see read 5 more, then I'll go ask now one question generally. The question when I go ask now, they say, why, if the entire finish, why they don't they feel they keep to their promises? That's the question when I want to ask now. So make sure they prepare their mind. But before I go ask on that question, make I see read some of their promises when it fail. So that Nigerians go get the courage to stand up tomorrow, say yes, make we protest against all these things. Not violent protest. We will not support anything violent protest. This is revolution without ammunition. Because if we not they talk, people not go understand. This government belong to us. Now we don't talk. Say after this program, we go do 2 things. One, we go to publish the money when every state governor government budget for 1 full year. You go our website. You go see your state. If you see anything they say they want to build for your local government, but they never build that, make you shout, do short videos, send to us, we go join you shout. Our coalition, what they call Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, we go do that one. The second thing we go do, we go begin to find how we take carry government go court because of say they deceive us on fulfilled promises. Now, those are the 2 things we'll go do after this program. Then make we continue to read some of their promises. Payment of allowances to the discharged but unemployed Nigerian youth corpers. That's if you don't do youth service finish, they're going to say they pay you money for 12 months. That one, I never hear whether they do more, but I'm not sure. In short, I'm not sure. I never hear them. You understand? Then establishments of a free tuition and scholarship scheme for pupils who have shown exceptional aptitude in science subjects. That one me I don't know. But I'm not sure. Say they go do all those kind of things.
They never do them.
They never do them. Creation of 720,000 jobs by the 36 states in the federation per annum. That is every year. That is 20,000 per state. That one they're not doing.
Big lie. Creating
additional middle class of at least 2 million new home owners. That is every year they will get new people. They get their own houses. Hey, now wow, this people the right shot. So all the what did they promise all this is what did they go on for their brain? Now between another cycle, all these plans now got better plan. Oh. A better plan. Oh. Okay. They say creating a national conflict resolution commission to prevent and resolve civil conflicts. Then all those things, even if they get and say no, they work. Because what is here for today, Nana, Fulani Esme. In fact, Mieti Alana terrorist group, when it be said they're supposed to remove them, come out for corporate association, how you go register corporate terrorist group as a corporate body? And now they use their mouth also that they keep people for Benue, that they keep people for Plateau State. You go still live there, they don't feel declare them as terrorist organization. You they follow Showere, you they pursue Kanu, you they pursue Igboho. People when they read it. In fact, just like our brother Ben talk, make Nigerian youths ready to change the government because the power therefore on our hand. If they say they go establish, in fact, I don't want to read plenty of all these their promises again because we already talk what we go do to make sure say we address this situation when it is for ground. So there another one when they talk again when they even provoke me. These are the last one. Many they provoke me. First I'm not going to read the guy, because they say another one again. Make I still talk this one again. They say they go make Naira stable at the international market. €1 now. If you get carry €1 go Nigeria now 500 and something Naira.
600.
€1 one like this. €1 like this. The dollar now 480 something for dollar.
That's cost 500.
Huh? Now wow. So artists not go take. In fact, why they not if they bring law to bring to because the first thing when this government need now law to make them they compulsory say every local government must get state of the art farm. Like every local government area, if your area good for cassava, you must get many acres of land. Now government get them, local government not get them, but just face cassava. If your area good for pineapple, face pineapple. Put even pineapple juice company inside the farm. If your area good for piggery, for fish, just do make them make law. By the time we do for 777 local, 74 local government area, things go better. As certain governors don't ban open grazing, they're supposed to invest now into cow meat, how to breed their own cow, so that if you carry cow come from another place, you don't get value again because the price go cheap. Now this won't be government. So as we won't close the matter, so make we just generally ask the last question. Why you think say when they enter finish, after their campaign promises, we get the money? Why they're not the fit they do what they promise? Prince Ewemade, this is your concluding statement. Tell us why you say they don't do it. Prince.
Thank you so much again. Hello, you hear me?
I hear you.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. My own opinion be say, you know, say they say not be waiting they talk when they go farm, not being that they do when they reach farm. And the parable for my place be that. Also, when they campaign, they make those promises now to entice the masses, to tell them say now so they want to do this, they want to even put a air condition for sky to they cool everybody. They will give us all sort of campaign. They will give us all sort of promises. Sorry.
Yes.
At the end of the day, when they enter office, now different ball game when they don't enter office. Because not be waiting they tell you say they want to do, they will do when they enter there. First of all, they need to get the money when they take campaign. Second of all, they need to service people who will support them. Before you know, the time don't run out. They're not going to do anything.
So your opinion,
thank you. Say, God bless everybody.
So your opinion, I say that they steal the money when they take invest and they settle people. So because of that one, they're not confident to do their work again. Okay, fine. Now,
work again.
Your last statement for today, for this program today, Mr. Peter, why you think say when the enter finish, why you think say they're not the fit they keep their promises again? politicians.
The thing when the cause be say, you know, say when somebody won't go family go marry, everybody go come up, come tell the people say, say this woman when you want marry, so say they relate with the woman. Oh. So when they dance during the party, they go they spray money. So the man will come meet you say you not spray, and say the woman and his sister. The day when the woman will come up from the marriage, now that the same man I will come tell you, so that family now you go marry. So that place not good though. Now politician game like be that. So what it day? The problem is say as long they don't collect money, say they don't divide, they work out, pay those people. If they pay, they not pay, they know say they must get return. So the only thing now the system where they don't did from right from 1960 to today, now the same system that they use. So there's nothing they can do. That is their formula of operation.
Thank you. So another thing when they get is when they enter position, former governors when they pay life pension, make them stop them. Because nonsense with that one. Because if they make the money when they're supposed to do project, then they chop and finish. For example, now I come from Delta State. Ibori won't be governor before. He don't steal money, he don't go prison, he don't come back. He is still leader, and they receive life pension of 4.2 million naira every month. With houses when they build for them for Abuja and another place. Plus all the cars when they give to them, government to every 4 years. Plus all the people when they work with them, now government go to pay till he go die. How government go take them money to take progress? The same people when they don't loot the state. So one, all those life pension when they give their former governors, they must stop them. So that they get money for the people. So we salute the governor of Zamfara State when he stopped this thing, and we hope say other state governors go see they follow up with that one. Then another thing when we say that they do, godfathers will put them into position that they pay their money every month for work where they not do. May they stop that kind of thing. Now be the thing when make people support Obaseki when Oshomole be one play godfather role for those states. Make them stop to the sponsor, to the pay godfathers. Another thing be say, make their conscience, they talk to them. Because if your papa are politicians and they steal to spoil other people's life, you when be politician picking, talk to your papa and your mama. So this thing make them leave legacy. See that girl for Bayelsa State when he be councillor. Use money when they give her, make it buy car allowance. Use that to build bridge for people. That's not the kind of leadership we want. If that kind of girl come outside, say, lady say she won't come out that side, say she won't be go House of Assembly, people go vote for her. Because those are the kind of leaders where we need. The other thing I want to talk, we say now, they don't do INEC, don't they do registration of voters again. But beg Nigerians, make una go register. If you die abroad, tell your family when they home, make them go register now. Because politicians, they register secretly. So that if we say we want to change power, make we change them with our voters card, without violence. Now, back to our brothers, Sir Benjamin. Why you think say if they enter finish, they're not the feel they perform again?
My brother, you don't mention them. I can only add to what I don't already mention, and that is the fact that even when they no perform, at the next election, when they go on contest for second term, we go come still do mumu. They go give us 500 naira, 1,000 naira. We go come still vote for them again. They go still come enter power. They continue the same thing. Then another one be the fact say on election day, most of us, in fact, most people will criticize government. They don't get where they this country. They don't get voters card. You want change a system, and yet you not get voters card to take vote. See now, you don't beg people, make them come out, make them go election. You know, a registration don't start again. Oh, people go sit down. My market, my business, my work, my office, my this, my that. When you not get voters card, these people they sponsor people to go register. At the end of the day, when election come, you go see them. Everybody for their ward go vote. Why? Because they make sure say everybody for that ward go register, give them. Then for the election day, they go give them money. All of them go vote for this same person. So how you expect that kind man to take work? Another bad side is say when they don't share money like that, you go hear people they talk something like, now my opportunity like be this one, the 1,000 make I collect them. I know say once they enter now, I no go see them again. Because for 1,000 naira, when we read Bible, we would laugh say Esau selling birthright for pot of porridge, like Agidi Jollof. But we now we even sell our own birthright for something less than Agidi Jollof, which is porridge. So if anybody call, because these people they are businessmen, whether we like it or not. In Nigeria, politics na business. So by the time somebody spend 100 billion to contest for presidency, governorship, the man will make sure say the money where he spend, number one, he must recoup am. He go get the money back. Number two, after I don't get the money back, he must make profit. So what would they collect all those money? We suppose to go say we go pay back. And how we go take pay back? The man not go do anything because if anybody, okay, imagine security code 500 million 1 year, that's 60 billion per year. 60 billion per year. Times by 4, 240 billion. Then multiply them by 8. Make you see how much the whole thing go be. I not too pass mathematics. But
no, that is 6 billion. 6 billion per year.
6 billion, 6 billion per year. Then multiply them by 4. That's 24 billion.
Yes.
Then 8 years.
48. Not be the 48 billion when Theodore G still now.
You go can imagine.
Yes.
Oh, and imagine how much waiting 48 billion go fit do for Abia State or Imo State or any other state. Imagine waiting that money fit do. Imagine how many he go build. Imagine how many schools he go build. Imagine how many the water supply where that money go fit do. Yet one human being where go die rotting for ground. One human being carry him put for account. So and now we they encourage them. How we take the encourage them? Person one okay, overseas, I see people they campaign for overseas. I don't see anybody give anybody wrapper. I don't see anybody give anybody one mudu of granite. I don't see anybody give anybody one mudu of rice. I don't see anybody they share biscuit or anything. They do that one. Why? Because even if you even try them, excuse me, if you even try them, people go they wonder say this one where they share. Look at Trump where they say go share some things for people. Once they voted him out. Why? Because they didn't. It was they got their own reason why make them vote them out. But the point we say in Nigeria we need to learn how to vote people out. This idea of continuity is wrong. There is no such thing as continuity. If you're good, you continue. If you're not good, you go out. We don't hear for Edo State. We hear before they say Pikin fail election. You go let them repeat class. Not before Nigeria, you go take do test examination. If you fail, you go sit down for your house.
Straight.
That is my own. So now they perform because we encourage them. If we teach them, say you deceive us the first time, second time you can't deceive us. All of them go adjust and they go take dressing as they talk for military.
Thank you very much. We happy say we get you for this program today. We hope say next time if we invite you, so you go join us again. Generally every week we they come with new topic, and every Saturday 5 o'clock Nigerian time. Now we do this program. We come with different topic. Make one they try to share this program. Make one follow us on Facebook. Make one subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make we just before we go close the whole matter. Make we now remember what we talk say why it be say politicians want to keep their promises after when they don't enter office finish. But next Saturday, our topic we want to discuss be say who are the advisors to Muhammadu Buhari? Who they advise him? Who they advise this man? Now be the discussion we want to get next week. I will go bring in other people to come here next Saturday. They can join us. But before we go close, I want to play now one short video, will be just like 30 seconds, of one governor, the time when he never be governor. He they shout, say this are waiting Jonathan Goodluck supposed to they do. Now, he don't be governor now. The killing, the kidnapping for instead. In fact, as they talk, so 140 students, children they kidnap, they inside bush for inside this rainy season, which means if rain fall, it go beat those children. The children now don't the terrorists don't say make they go make their parents bring Gary and Garot oil now, make hungry, not kill the children. But this na governor when criticize government before. This na the governor of Kaduna State now, El-Rufai. Before he become governor, this now waiting he talk.
Those girls should be done. If one of these girls was Jonathan's daughter, the story will be different. The only reason why these girls are still in captivity is because they are not the daughter of any important man in Nigeria, and we know it. And if you say I'm politicizing terrorism, go and rescue the girls so that I don't have a basis to politicize it.
So are you in support of negotiation?
I am in support of every option. When you have lives of your citizens at risk, you should not take any option off the table. You should be flexible. You should listen. Those girls should be done. If one of these girls was Jonathan's daughter, the story will be different. The only reason why these girls are still in captivity is because they are not the daughter of any important man in Nigeria, and we know it. And if you say I'm politicizing terrorism, go and rescue the girls so that I don't have a basis to politicize it.
So are you in support of negotiation?
I am in support of every option. When you have lives of your citizens at risk, you should not take any option off the table. You should be flexible. You should listen.
So this na person when he talk say he not go pay for ransom. This na person when say even your wife talk say the kidnapper she ready to die for kidnappers then. You went soldier and SSS they protect now they want kidnap. Now he don't talk now say no option should be left unattended to. That even negotiation, which means even ransom self, there's something supposed to pay. But now they say no, but they not they do ransom. This now the Chibok girls when they kidnap during Jonathan Goodluck time. So all this is where they happen. Now make this man they ask us.
Children are being slaughtered in the north. The president is not there at their funeral. When last did the president talk to Nigerians? When last did we see the president grant a media chat? When last did we see the president speak with the victims of these kidnaps? When last did we see the president personally taking responsibility for the killings and the rampage that is going on?
So until we go come on our way again, now when they do the register voters again, we want to tell una make una do una personal best to make sure say una go collect una voters card for the election of 2023. Because I'm not talk say una vote not the count. They count. If you know the count, they're not go buy your vote. If you know the count, they're not go campaign come where you did. Until I go come on our way again next Saturday. This is not our country brother Frederick Omoyoma, hoping and praying say if we not give up before the finishing line, we the people we must.